It's a world quest, but I want to do this. That's enemy too cool. I'm lagging so much.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Yuehoi.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
I'm pretty famous.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehoi, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace
hello.
finally came to their senses and are now allowing
How
a
you doing,
limited amount
Steffi?
of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So,
Good.
it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm.
Okay. Well, good luck on your homework. Are you gonna be like just tuning in the background? Is there another ad already?
After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trails just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I hate homework too. It's the worst. School is for doing the work. Home is for relaxing before you go back to working again. It's stinky. I don't dare imagine what's going on. Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll
Hey,
take it.
you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Oh, so you got like a big holiday coming up. That's exciting. It'll go really fast. But I hope it's nice and chill. What's the occasion? 'Cause we just had like Easter. Wait. Right? Like yeah, Easter was a little bit ago, and then Mother's Day is coming up.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
What's poppin'? Monday is Hariraya. Oh, okay, so you're in a different country. I keep forgetting. I'm so like I'm so like still not used to like the amount of people that come in from just across the globe on Twitch, because I think a lot of my followers on my art galleries are like from the US or like UK or something. You're in Asia. That's so exciting. I want to see the world. But hello Hibiko TV. Not much is poppin'. I just hopped on Genshin. I'm really behind on my events and stories, so I'm hoping to get a little bit of Chasm explored and get some of the story done, so I can do the event before it goes away very very soon. Just help me on the recommended. Thought your avatar was you. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the follow, Hibiko. Were you streaming yourself, or do you stream with the, since you got the TV thing? Parents have high expectations. Yeah. Gosh, I don't mind it. They were like astronomically high considering like how they ended up. I did not meet them. They are disappointed. Do stream just rather cool cool. Oh, this is, I feel like this should be voiced. Okay. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood, camping equipment to be given to the Mololith outpost, 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Huizhen Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. I'm sorry, I'm not a common, I'm good at reading. I'm sorry. I'm gonna trip over my own tongue. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Ketching, right? I get an A and they say that's normal, I get a B and... Yeah, like, same here. I understand that completely. I got like a couple of B's, in high school. Math, but yeah, my family was so upset, which is like weird because none of them like got the grades I got. And we study more and harder stuff. It's a struggle. But I'm assuming that means you are getting good grades, so I'm glad for that. Hopefully that gets you places. And then once you're out of school, they'll have less to scream at you about. I must hide my bees and turn away from my parents. Understandable. Best of luck. We don't? I can't. Oh, we don't have a permit. I was that weirdo that never showed up to class and never studied it. Always aced my tests. Minus history. F history. Yeah, I had a couple of friends like that. I don't know how, because they were like considered the delinquents or whatever. But they were always in my AP classes. Yeah, they made it somehow. I don't know what they're doing with their life now. But yeah, they made it through the classes. But good job. Really, I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her must hold some more weight. Could I see it, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianshu is reclusive yet approachable, and has great vision and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? Huh, you don't have that either. Wilmeth Ganyu works at the Yujing Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly. I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. At least you have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? I think we could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can, go look for her now? How do you ace your test? Are you... Guess we study buddies. So you've come in a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shinglu Hall carefully. What is this person talking about exactly? Right, Paimon? I've never heard of Shinglu Hall before. You still owe Lon Mora for drinks, don't we forget that. Could you tell me more about the Chasm? Oh, yeah. So that's what you're here for? Alright, alright. These adventurers, can't ever trust them to come out and speak their minds. Dude, awesome. Thank you very much, Riff Warden. Awesome. Is that a toaster? Oh, is it the any key? I'm sorry. Hi, nice to meet you. Also, I'm sorry if it doesn't like pick up my mouth when I look down. All right then. If you have any questions, ask away. I will answer them, provided that I know the answer. Could you tell me more about the Chasm? I kind of want to know more on land. Did she tell you about some special commission? Well, I am the representative of the Ministry of this place, and as far as they are concerned, any commission from the Adventurers Guild hold no weight here. Well, I just place an emphasis on not stressing myself out. Studying too much causes stress, which in turn makes me do worse. I get the baseline topic down. Before bed, I try to follow 5 or so example problems. Do that 2 nights before request. Boom, instant A. Except history. Sniffing glue hall. Exactly. Because that requires memorizing actual data instead of just concepts. In my history classes, we always had like the analytical sort of thing. Like, I took like AP history classes, so you couldn't ace a test by just memorizing. You had to come up with your own battle strategies sometimes. Like if we thought about like the Civil War and Revolutionary War and stuff like that, we had to like explain what we thought the generals were thinking at the time. It was rough stuff. I always got like 91s because I would just like almost like just barely make it up into the A's in that. It was really rough. I'm the best at like science and English, which I hate English, but well, at least back then I can barely speak it. My history classes were absurd. I had an actual question on my finals asking how tall Hitler. What? That sounds like one of those memes. Cause there's like... That's bad. That's bad. So you can't. I mean, you don't also try using her to put pressure on me. It won't work. That wasn't convincing at all. I mean, you do run it for liquor. Also, I take that someone's done this to you before. Alright. Can we change the topic, please? Let's get back down to business. Let's get down to business. Could you tell me more about the Chasm? What if someone here is under 13? What if someone here is under 13? Did I do a bad thing? What if someone... Or are you just saying you haven't gone that high before? My history classes were absurd. I had an actual question on my final... Oh yeah, sorry. What is your opinion on cheesecake? I hate cheesecake. It's just like too rich, and I don't like the texture because it's like a solidified pudding, or like a cake that's just been made wrong. It's kind of like grainy and soft and cold. I'd prefer a pie over a cheesecake, but I'm also limited on the pies I like. Like I like pumpkin pie and apple pie. Like Oreo cream pies. Cheesecake sucks. Yes. Baked is better than fridge. Baked? I don't know if I've ever had a baked cheesecake. Unless it's like the stuff they sell at the store, you know, because I haven't really had a cheesecake that I like, except for like there's like some things that kind of count as a cheesecake. Like I've made my own, where you like mix a whole bunch of cream cheese and sugar and Cool Whip for the base, and then like put cherries on top. And I don't like cherries, but the mixture of the cherry juice and like the base is really good. That one Oreo pie sounds nice. It is very nice. If you go into like the frozen section of Walmart or something, there's like Marie Calendar pies, and they have like turtle pies and Oreo pies and stuff sometimes. Fantastic. Highly recommend. Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area, but please keep your actions within the remit of Louis' laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there's a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the Chasm. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. Ah, so I definitely shouldn't undo the seal. Sounds like you had baked, which is dense. Try fridge, then smooth. How would you react if chat was going 100 chats a second? I don't know. I've always been confused how people keep up with that, which I guess they don't. I guess they like see one thing and reply to that. But I also like my memory is so short that I would instantly forget. So maybe I just see words and I just talk. I don't know. Just scroll slowly. Maybe. I've got like my phone propped up right now. That's what I'm reading off of. So I guess I could try that. Huh. But then like if I would be going so slow that I'd miss a bunch of people too. I don't know. I'm not built for this. As for the weak, I mean focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the Qixing themselves, connected in the series. They affix the energy flowing through the array. So does he want us to break it? As for the weak? The area surrounding the bedrock keys have an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescence. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, if that's how things are, please do not, and I repeat, do not, go near the 7-star array, and do not even think about going down there to explore. I definitely will not do that thing you're telling me to do not do. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structure entirely, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But, I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts that you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations toward this place. Yes, with spams! I looked away for a second. No! No! He's spamming my chat! Just scroll, slowly spam. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, but those aren't like useful things. But I entirely missed it because I wasn't even looking at chat. It just like it says spasm a lot. Spasm, spasm, spasm. I have to get a drink now. The way you're saying this all is really super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there any wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow up strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure, there's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look out for? I suggest that you go speak to Shishong? First, she's an adventurer hired by the Ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Ah. This baby. So, yeah. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you are trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Xinshang is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm mines. Got it. Wink, wink. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good. In which case, I won't take up any more of your time. What's my opinion on the number 6? That was actually my soccer number, and it was my desk number in school. I had that pop up a lot, so I don't mind it. Also, in college, my dorm room was 333, which, if you times it by 2, it was 666. So I think I'm okay with the number. It comes up a lot. Also, the number 256 comes up a lot for me. Yeah. Okay, but... Oh, man. Oh, gosh. The wind just shut my door. That was scary. Really? I was at desk number 6 in 1st through 3rd grade. Yeah, I was, 3rd and 4th I was 6, then 5th grade I was 4, which my best friend was 4 previously. So I was happy to assume that number. I swear every time I boot this game, it goes slower.
Remarkable condition.
Get yourself a claimer user, destroy the rocks, or use plunging. Hey! I mean, I've already done one before, but don't spoil it. One second, I need to see if I can close out any more stuff in my task manager. It's mostly just OBS and Genshin. GPU. What? Why? Huh. I don't really see anything I can close. Get. Yeah. Why are you trying to close things from Task Manager? Because, I don't know if it's translating to video, but on my computer, I'm lagging a whole bunch. I'm like, I don't know, maybe getting like 10 frames or 8 frames. Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me. This is his... Yes, yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning, all he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that to produce and all that tripe. You know, stuff like that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your contributions to Leeway. I'm that famous? Well, this is me we're talking about. Well, you're definitely gonna want to change up the stream quality in OBS then. Trust me, changing to 720p will help me immensely at the cost of a bit of quality. Yeah, I know. But if I do that right now, it'll like shut down the stream. So I'm thinking I'm gonna power through it, and maybe eventually I'll do that. But when I first started streaming, like back in November, this was just fine. It's been more of a recent thing. It's really annoying. And it could be that I'm recording at the same time too. If I stop recording, maybe that'll help a bit. Ah. But I think I might have to shell out for a new CPU. Because this one I bought back in like 2015. That's right, we're the legendary duo. Paimon and Treller. Of course, many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits in Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know? Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient, forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over the place with the mortal form? Things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered, they could be summed up in one word: adventure. True adventure. Someone give me a compass. Wow, you really don't take praise well, do you? And this is even mentioning the great battle you had with the sea monster at the Jade Chamber. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. Huh, so there are stories about us, too. Of course, they're very popular in the city, you know? If you ask me, I'd say that the Tea Master Lusu and Iron Tongue Tian are both good in their own way, but I just prefer Iron. Not too familiar with the storytelling tradition? Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Tian's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Lucio, he takes a while to get going, you know? Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. There's a couple more settings you could look at. The most would require you to restart the screen. Yeah. But that's, I mean, I'll mess with it. Sometime. And if you mean to say that this is just a story, it will go stale. Let me just say this. If this were food or drink we're talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it up. I think I said I wasn't all that interested in storytelling. Yeah, we don't really know what you mean by this. I'm sorry. I get a bit too excited and I didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, are you at the Chising's behest? Did Mooning end up revealing some information to you? You know, like, don't touch the bedrock keys. There's nothing under the chasm. Jihong won't help you. You know, stuff like that repeated over and over. Mooning did indeed tell us all that. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Eh? So all the things he mentioned are true? What did he intend to say? Well, Mooning is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot he's not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us, and thus impart the meaning of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. To know what you carry means that you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction. Of course, barring all personal intervention by the Chising. That, and the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way to the depths of the chasm. Eh? That, Mooning, what a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Chising standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of no entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary, where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought into the sport tap. They're all pretty reliable, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Chising has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we've got little reason to not comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Eh? Doesn't that mean we were tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. That's right, don't you treat us like a bunch of idiots. Please wait, I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Bye! Come now, this is a Chising we're talking about. They won't short-charge you for your aid. It's not as I'm short on more or anything. I don't exactly need help putting up missing persons posters this time. Then why don't you just ask for something else this time? Well, if we can mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables would be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Chising, just the two of you. Really? No tricks now? And Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Well, you see, the chasm is such a big place, and just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. Alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission, then? We'll do it for you, Paimon. Oops. Oh, shoot, I don't know what that said. Ah! Alright, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only then can we move into the dark down valley. Only those with visions can use this adjuvant, but considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh. Fend off the treasure hoarders.
Yahoo!
Alright, stop moving the treasure stuff. Grab more thing. Oh, I'm trying to read. Oh crap, we've been discovered.
Look like time for takeoff.
Oh, didn't that food guy said there was no one standing guard? This should be the thing Xinghong was talking about, right? Let's take it with us. Tell Xinghong what happened at the warehouse. Is this that event? Vibro crystal. Okay, so where is this at? Ah, shoot, okay. We'll switch back to this? Huh. Oh yeah, I think I can do it there first. Gotta shoot it from... We're back, you big liar! Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. There were even treasure hoarders over there. And they were even wondering why no one was guarding the place. Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a moment. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down to such a boring task, am I right? Ah, right. Well, putting aside your dereliction of duty to one side... Wait, oops. Let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead. Right. Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the bedrock key works, but you could start from looking into one of those cage-shaped geoelemental formations over there. What is that? These strange geoformations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. Well, we say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Huison's Huison's Hall investigations reveal that they have been absorbing geoelemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of bedrock keys. It's the most ominous phenomenon, almost like blah, 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 blah. Almost like something is constantly trying to break the seal array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that's why the Chasing has sent us to investigate. Look for a way to destroy the bedrock keys. Okay, and then I boop it.
Motion to compel.
Well, as far as how we should remove the bedrock key here, we could try hitting those formations and use the stars to— oh, whoops, okay. Well, that should do it. Yep, that did do it. That did do the thing. Those who damage the structure will invite the personal wrath of the Chasing. If you have any questions, direct them to the specialist mooning at the campsite. Huh, you undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Guess we're right to put our faith in you two. I'm quite sure we damaged public property. Won't the Chasing investigate this matter? Mooning has already sent a damage report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that need to handle. Yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where the other 3 of the 4 are. I hope it'll be of use to you. That's not too helpful, but I have been to one of them at least. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seeping incident in that mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Mooning catches me and puts me on trial from some of the errands again, so I'll just stand guard as I should, for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. Okay, so I'm assuming I might need to get this out of the way before I do the main mission? Because that probably goes into the lower chasm. Oh, I didn't know it knocked out hilly trolls. That's nice. I kind of want to do that thing over there. Whoa, whoa. How did that happen? Gosh. Oh, there was one right there. I already missed. No! Oh! Oh no. Oh, did I miss one? Oh wait, the treasure chest. This isn't related, is it? This... Wait, what? The chest was destroyed? Am I being... What? Okay, where'd the thing I just went through go? Huh. Oh well. Okay, so I need to get this. Okay. I guess I'll grab my Geo Traveler. I don't think I have anyone else that makes... I have him, I think? I can try
Let's
that.
investigate this further.
Okay, if I put down this.
Something to be.
Oh, now I don't have my... Whoops, okay. I don't want to get rid of my characters, I love them.
I am the man.
Does your cow work? Cow.
Attaboy.
Cow. Yes. Good job. No. Yes. Okay.
I'm on a roll. Woohoo! Let's roll.
Oh, I need to put two things on here? Okay.
Attaboy. I'm on a roll. Woohoo! Let's roll.
I need you on the pressure plate. No!
Bam!
There's two of us. Huh.
There's still a long road.
Hello, free money. Goodbye, working for a living.
I want to switch back to Venti though because I love him. I love my Venti and his ability.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Attaboy!
Nice, he breaks rocks. Oops. I have not used Ito yet really, so I'm not super familiar with everything he does.
Bam!
Yeah, I guess since I'm down here, I'll go ahead and take care of that one.
catch me.
I guess the other. Okay. There's one of those keys. Let's blow it up. Okay, we got meat.
Let's roll.
Hi, Shinjo's saying that we need a hat to hit this weird cage thing he's releasing. Okay. I don't think that'll hit it. Yeah, it needs to lower it.
Brace yourselves.
Stop. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, I don't want to fight you.
Attaboy.
Be gone. Oh, that's why is that going over there? I do not want over there. What is on the same level as that? I guess, is that there now? No. Huh, can I reflect it somehow? Use the cage-shaped rock either to throw the named barrack keys, yeah. Obviously. Oh, what? Is it shooting the... There. Oh, it just goes in the direct... Ah, what a pain. Okay. It's gone. Paimon wonders how these cage-shaped objects and luminescent stones are related. Ooh. Hello, Seely. Ooh. Big jump. Seely. Okay.
I'm on a roll. Woohoo!
Okay. Is that high? I'll go to this one first. Oh. I'll take some of these. I'm sorry, I'm lagging. Oh gosh, this is terrible. Thank goodness.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute. Think you can get away?
Another test subject.
Huh? This place has been taken over by treasure hoarders. Who's there? Everyone, we're under attack. Defend the workshop.
Pick the wrong test subject. Wasn't done.
Aw, they're not even dropping items for me, Liam. Stop, please, let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in. There's nothing to explain around here. Milila Squad Leader Yanbo of the Chasm District, at your service. It's an honor to meet you, traveler. And your most eminent flying companion.
Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister.
Huh, I apologize. I'm very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding here. So you're not treasure hoarders, you're Millilith? I apologize for the lack of explanations. In fact, we thought that you were saboteurs yourselves.
Well, from a certain point of view...
Well, you're not wrong to say that this area was indeed one of the treasure hoarders' lairs. After the workers were dismissed, those weasels wormed their way in here. At first they were just mining, smuggling some glazed sandcastle crystal, and then playing hide-and-seek with our patrols. But they would grow bolder as time went on, even breaking into and occupying old warehouses the miners left behind. They even used some tools here to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough-hewn trinkets could only be used to cheat first-time visitors in Leeway or some ivory tower scholars, and I'll bet that they're trying to get them on the market using lower prices too. Perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. What?
It's not like they've got any brand power themselves, right?
It's true. I suppose it's a joke in poor taste to think that they'd make good more off of this. That's why we came here to take care of the treasure hoarders who originally held this position, before disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait. Well, that was a while back now. We had managed to ascertain thus far that one of their leaders is in contact with a branch of the Fatui, and that they may be preparing a transaction involving dangerous items. About the contract between the Fatui and the treasure hoarders... Although we foiled the Fatui's plots before, they maintain some strength out here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents at the utmost peril. Oh yeah, I gotta... If they were to team up with the treasure hoarders to go against us, it could pose a very tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we were fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just need to catch them all in one fell swoop. And then we'd have known what they were up to.
And that's when we arrived.
I mean, we knew that you were good, but we didn't think you were this good. You've pretty much incapacitated about half the people under my command. Of course, we were here for another reason, that this were one of the bedrock keys that hold up the 7-star array is located. We couldn't allow that to fall into the treasure hoarder's hands. Look, we really beat up the wrong people this time. Well, yes, but as I said, the fault was ours.
Wow, this guy's pretty easygoing, huh? Does this mean we can leave?
So just because I don't blame you doesn't mean the Leeway's laws won't. Sorry about that.
Eh?
Finish your sentence next time, will you? Let me see. Battery and assault, obstructing the Milliliths in their duties, attempting to destroy the 7-star array, and damaging premises. Even with the Millilith's considerations, congratulations, you'll be offered food and board in Leeways for an extra 5 to 10 years.
Eh?
Do I get a lawyer? You know, I could have hit you a lot harder.
That's right. Paima, give us a name list.
But please, let me finish. However, if law-abiding citizens or outlander guests might use legal means to assist the Milliliths in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This, too, is the law of the land. So don't worry. That fight previously was not utterly in vain. So what do we get for helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be so casually moved, but if you're willing to aid us, any item that you have may coincidentally find along the way, for example, a treasure hoarder's secret stash or something, is yours to do with as you please. We also have some more on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not like a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So that means no jail time and treasure to be had? Is that right? Yes. Alright, then you've got yourself a deal, mister. Lead the way. Alright, don't be too reserved now. I'm going to head to our rendezvous point to await further orders. Catch up soon, or we'll act first. Okay, come on, let's follow him. Hey. Come on, we're assisting with official duties, you know, and there's more to be had, too. Meet up with the Yambo from the Mungler's Camp. Okay, well, first I'm going to smoosh this.
Take flight.
Attaboy!
Hopefully it doesn't matter that I do this. Hopefully he won't know. Where'd he go? Where did you go? I swear I saw one. Oops. Oh, there. But now my thing is gone. I'll take this though.
Hello, free money. Goodbye, working for a living.
Star. Oh, Star Rock. Do you want to appear? Can I smash this? Nope. Okay. Oh, here we go. Back again. Okay, now we go into this house and deliver the Star Rock. Eat it. Pineapple Rangers are saying that we need to hit this weird cage thingy so that you release some flagons, right? Yeah. But it's not down here, so... Whee! I will not be used to that for quite some time. It's such a sudden jump. I guess for now I'll like buckle and maybe lower the graphics a bit. Sound effects? Oh, I have it on high, not even highest. My fog is off? It can only be off? What? Selections on, motion blur. Too low. Bloom. We'll do this for now. Ooh. I'm kinda crunchy. Okay, I think I was going over here for this. Whee!
Can't catch me.
Ah, it's gone. Okay. What is this? Can I hit it? I can. What are you? Archaic stone. Okay.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Okay. Any reason for this up here? Oh, hey. Did I get in? Nope. Okay. Boop, boop. Gotta wait for this thing. Or I could use Venti.
Let's play.
Yes, the liver. Okay. Oh, nice, okay. No? Where'd it go? Did the stone get destroyed? So, do I use this one to boop it? Okay, I guess so. Now that's efficient destruction. Whoops, I mean, we've undone the seal.